All right, it's Friday the 16th here in Kernersville, North Carolina. Clear skies, a little chilly, but we're going to walk around this town and see how the businesses are doing. This is their town square, East Mountain Street and South Main Street. Give you a little pan around. Right here off to my right is the site of Dobson's Tavern. George Washington came here on June 2nd, 1791 on a trip to visit the states in the South. And he said, in company with the governor, I set out for Guilford by 4 o'clock, breakfasted at one Dobson's at the distance of 11 miles from Salem. So yeah, he came down here and ate breakfasts in this little town. Checked it out just like we're going to do today, so let's get started. First business off to my right is an injury lawyer office. Then we have Cake and All Things Yummy workshop. It's a great little building. Not open yet. I'm sure they will be soon though. 108 here on Main Street. My first impressions of the town are that it's doing good. Their shops are full of products to sell. The store says, think local, shop local, be local. And I agree. That's why I do these little videos, to bring awareness to these independent businesses here in these towns. We cannot rely on big corporations to provide us everything. A little pet store right there, Polly's. Another little salon here on the right. Yeah, so far a great little town. I'll pick it up with you when I get on the other side. I like the way they have these horseshoes embedded to the stone here in this sidewalk. Yeah, at one time horses would have been all up and down this street long before vehicles. And the trips to come from town to town would have been quite a journey, by foot or by horse, like George Washington had to do. That's a beautiful church right there. And I don't think a lot of us realize how easy we have it today when we travel between towns. What I can do in just under an hour, it took them quite a while. Yeah, so this is Main Street Baptist Church here, part of their buildings. Looks like there's some stores off in the distance there. We'll go on down a little bit further and check that out. So we're coming up on Mike and Mike's Italian Ice, Botanical Records. Looks like the building's actually for sale, but I think the business will still be here. I guess the new owner will lease to them, I'm assuming. Got some kids back there playing at the daycare. You got upper room salon and the record place upstairs. Step back from this building a little bit. Look at that. I like the way they have that outdoor seating area on top there. Folly's draft and snack. Got your sizes all lined up for you so you know what you're going to get. Like that. Closed right now. Still early morning here. That's why it's chilly out here. I got some games and stuff you can play in there. That's good. So they got a place called the Factory here. Retail shops at the lower level. Barber shop. Law group discount store. Discount. Robbins Architecture. Nice use of that building right there. Down below they have Black Clover Tattoo Collective. Yeah, looks like they put that building to good use there. I like that. This town's bigger than I thought it was going to be, so we're going to continue on. Kernersville Counseling Center. There again they have those opened areas. They're building up there. I like that. Another town had that. I think it was Thomasville had a little openings in the upper parts of their building like that. There's a look down through the building. Not sure what this building was in the past, but they're using it today. That's good. Got a discount store here. Beautiful American flag flying up there. I love that. What we got here? Restaurant is open. Got outdoor seating here. It's good. Going down a little bit further, we'll see what they got up here around the railroad tracks. They've made good use of these buildings right here. This is a salon in this small building. They got a deli in this larger building up here. Sandwiches. They painted these bricks at one time and it's fading off, but it's got a kind of a nice look to it, the way it's got the red brick underneath there, so it doesn't look bad. Yeah. Deli's open this morning, getting ready for lunchtime. Yeah, it looks nice in here too. Here's a siren coming, so we'll cut it off right here at this chair, presented to Kim King for her dedicated service to Kernersville. There's a look back from the direction we just came. You can see the deli off in the distance there. This building here has a Liberty tax service and a store called Scarlet Creek. It's open. Got some nice gifts inside there. Got some little official man cave block. Life is better at the beach. Heck, I think life is looking pretty good up here in Kernersville, if you ask me. I like the way they did those bricks here on the corner. Yeah, they got a mural here too. I just noticed that. Let's see if we can see what that is. It says in the early 1870s, citizens of the town of Kernersville literally brought the railroad to and through Kernersville by contributing the physical labor to construct over 4 miles of track, therefore bringing commerce to the town and raising the census from 100 in 1870 to 500 in 1880. And it gives a little more information there, but the gist of what I'm getting there is that hard work got the railroad here in this town. Hard work by some true Americans, that's for sure. This wind's blowing, so I hope it's not messing up the sound too much, but that's a great mural they have there of the depot. Walk down alongside it here. Got another one that says Bull Durham Smoking Tobacco. Get the old bull there. Got his tail up though, looking like he's getting ready to take a crap or piss to me. Anyway, yeah, there's the railroad tracks, depot over there. Part of it. I know it's probably different from what it used to look. Just go off out of town there. They got other businesses going out of town, and a lot of them are chain stores or franchises, but I'm sure there's some independent businesses out there too, so make sure to check them out. But when I come in these towns, I like to see how the core of the town's doing. So, whoo, that wind's blowing. We're going to turn across the street and go back down the other side and check the rest of this beautiful town out. So I'm across the street now. We're at Mustin and Crutchfield Food Market. Looks like they got a music store right beside it. Plenty of parking right here in town for you at this store. Got the Wooden Loft, a DIY workshop and boutique coming up. Private parties, fundraisers, girls' night out, retail. Done a good job on that building. Got it painted up, even got their little stars painted. Those stars are put on buildings to keep the walls in line over time, I believe. I know they have them down in Charleston. A lot of their old buildings down there as well. But yeah, Wooden loft. A nice wooden overhang here for you. Some seats outside. Looks like a nice store to visit when you're in town. Got the band company here. Another music store looks like. Look at those instruments there. All kinds of horns of different types, drums. Place to come if you're in a band, that's for sure. I like that old looking one right there. That building, that decoration on that building looks good as well. There's a look back at the railroad tracks and the other side of the street that we were on earlier. There's the loft. Here we got H&R Block right here, corner of North Main and Armfield. At this building here, on the corner is a little different. Got bricks, but then it's got blocks. You don't see that too often in these little towns. Usually just bricks. Somebody's painted an eyeball. Looking out there, that's kind of cool. Ever look back, it looks like Cherry Street back there. Beautiful oak tree back there for some shade. I'm gonna tell you, I'm really impressed with this town so far. No trash in the streets, clean. People out and about laughing, seem happy up here, that's for sure. It's the cocktails place here, I guess. Let me look. Yeah, bar and lounge here. Got that building fixed up good. Come in and get you some wine and craft beer. Feel good shopping. Eclection, is that how you say that? Yeah. Opens at 10 a.m. Will be open shortly. I don't think you can see in there, but that's some of their window dressing there. A little off something right here. I don't know what it is. Got modern cleaners here. About tripped off the sidewalk there. So if you've got some dry cleaning you need done, they got that for you. Nationwide up front there. Got everything you need here in this town. There's a look back at the old building we walked by early, Kernersville Counseling Center, and that open area they got up on top there. Looks like they need to do some work on those awnings, but other than that, the buildings are looking pretty good. Got to clean them awnings up a little bit and they'll be just fine. Got a little pawn shop right here in town. Most little towns have one. They've done real good with this one because a lot of times pawn shops will make themselves just look terrible to me, but this looks like it's well kept up. Nice looking store, fits in real good. Just look back at that old building across the street. Little muscle car going by. Well, O'Brien architecture right there. Got an open field here in between. Could have been a building here at one time. I'll tell you what, I hadn't seen one yet. They may have one here somewhere, but if they don't, this would be a great place for a little amphitheater for concerts and things. So if they don't have one already, they should think about doing that. All right, let's go a little further down. Kernersville Chiropractic. Right here as we enter buildings closer to the square. Got a barbershop right here. A jeweler, yeah, barbershop, jewelers, they all do good in every town I've been to. Great job on these bricks right here. 119 on North Boutique. Opened up and ready to invite you in. Got the bridal boutique as well. Got all your needs there. Edward Jones Investment. Opulent salon down here. Got several salons for you to choose from. All the buildings looking nice and well upkept. Gift baskets here. This little shop. Fits on Main. Smelling good in there. Getting ready for lunch. Framing studio. Got some art in there for you to buy. Or bring stuff in there to get framed, I imagine. Got this nice park here. Families out there playing in it right now. A little bridge and water features. That's awesome. It's right across from where old George breakfasted with his governor buddy. Yeah, I'm liking this town. It's the first time I've ever been here. You look down each street, it looks clean in every direction. And when I came in, it had beautiful houses that they have kept up over the years. All right, I'll have to cross over. I'll get back with you on the other side. So I decided to take a right, come down East Mountain down here to South Cherry. That's a look back toward the square right there where George ate breakfast. I'm glad I came down here. They have a Kernersville museum right here, history museum. Got a lot of old buildings for you to check out. I'm sure they got a lot of history about this town. So if you like that type of thing, make sure to come on down here and check them out. They got some buildings down here too, some businesses, city real estate, South Winds Gallery. Got another boutique that's open, another pawn shop. I haven't seen any empty buildings. That's awesome. This is the front of the museum here. They're using an old house that was here in town. Imagine houses like that were all over and closer into town at one time when it was smaller. There's a look back at the back of their buildings, all nice and clean. All the landscaping is good. There's another law office right there. Beauty Lab Salon. And another barber shop. Looks like they got some bike signage here if you want to do some of their bike rides around town. They got that for you. Got this store right here called Clothing, Accessories, Upcycled Vintage Gifts. Doesn't really have a name. Sounds interesting. Another look back at that park from a different direction. PBM Fitness Inc. there, that's their back door. I just wanted to show you this little alleyway because it's clean. A lot of times you have trash and stuff back in there. I like the way the vines are growing on the corner of this building like that. It's kind of cool. Look back across from this corner here. You see that church towering over those other buildings there. See Stewart Motor Company off in the distance. I don't know what that is. But it connects back to those other shops I think we talked about earlier. There is a building for sale here across the street, but it does look like it has, well, I don't know, it may not have a business in it. That may be the first one that I've seen that doesn't. Over there's more parking. that little parking area over there. They have parking all around town. I didn't have any problem. You can see my RV over there parked. So you won't have a problem parking here. There's another one of their great buildings that they've restored. Thomas and Company County. Great detail on those bricks. And you can see down there another boutique. The owner's putting clothes out on the sidewalk right now. So come on up and do some shopping. It's time to get out and about. Leave the nonsense behind. Yeah, as soon as I started talking about not seeing any empty buildings, I've found my second one here. Waffles and Whiskers Cafe is empty. Yeah, nice building. If you're looking to open up a business, you can do it right here in town, right here on the corner. Nice location. Got another realty company here. This is a consignment shop here. Open and ready for your business. Triad indoor rowing here. Assuming that's some kind of a gym membership type thing, I'm not sure. Got the hemp hut, CBD, honey, tea oil, pain cream, pet care, vape pens, all those type of things if you like that. Shops on Main. Ah, now see, this is a little area I wasn't aware of. Kind of reminds me of Gatlinburg, where you have all these back alleys you'll turn on, and then there'll be a bunch of stores down in there. They got Wired Cafe, yoga path, seating out here. Yeah, traveling bean. All kinds of shops out there getting ready to open up. Got to see people inside right now. Yeah, traveling bean opened. If you're going out of town, I think there's a house called, I can't remember now. I think it's Follies something or other. Let me turn the phone off, I'll look. I'm not going to walk all the way down there, but it's a house you can go in, an unusual house that someone built back in the day, and it's a museum now. It's apparently really interesting to see. I also know there's a botanical gardens close by there, right down on the left, that you can go into as well. And that's the way I came in. It was a beautiful drive in. Anyway, let me turn this off and I'll look for the name of it and I'll get up with you. I decided to just go ahead and walk on out here and take a look. Here's some church bells just playing in the distance. Hey, we got another nice park here. Yeah, they got parks everywhere. Harmon Park. Beautiful. Got that beautiful gazebo there. Looks like a water feature. It's not turned on right now. Kids playing in the park over here. I mean, landscape is beautiful. Flag. Beautiful house on the other side. Church bell was ringing just a minute ago. I mean, this is a perfect example of small town living right here in Kernersville. Got birds chirping. Another example. I was going to say church there for a minute. I'm not sure that but I think it's just a house. Check that out. It's beautiful. There's the back side of that park we just looked at. It goes all the way back down to that other street. see if this is a house. I don't think it's a house. I'm back and forth on it. Got a lot of parking. I don't know what I don't see no sign. Maybe it's an event center where you can rent for events, things like that. Got that slate roof on top. Plenty of parking and space back there. It'd be great for events if that's what it's for. And I think that might be it. I don't think it's a house because they got a chain they pull over here. But they definitely don't have no sign. I'd have to go on Google Maps to see. All right, let's keep going. Got this old building on the right as we continue on out of town. Looks like it could have been a old car dealership at one time. Looks like there'd have been some bays back there in the back. I'm not sure. Been here a while though. And it's got some cars inside. Somebody stores like antique cars in there. I don't know if it don't look like it's open to the public or nothing, but maybe they're gonna do something one day. Check that old truck out. I like that. There's the Botanical Gardens I was telling you about on the other side. Looks like it's a pretty good size. Got another beautiful church off to the right. And then I believe that house is up here on the left. So let's go over here and see. Here's a sign marking Kerner Tannery. It stood 300 yards northwest of this marker. It's opened by the sons of Joseph Kerner, for whom the town was named. All right, let's go on by this church. I don't know if these are two. Got a steeple there, another one over here. I don't know if this is, it looks like it's all part of the same church. Here's another interesting building as we walk out of town. It doesn't have a name on it, but it could be some apartments, I think. Not sure. Yeah, on the left down there, that's Corners Folly down there. We'll talk about it a little bit more as we get closer. First, I wanted to show you this snowman at 404. Made out of a stone. He's not going to melt anytime soon, that's for sure. Yeah, got a vintage market at Corners Folly. I guess this whole area, I guess, is part of it. That was a beautiful house built by, I believe, Jewel Corner, and he built it to show off his I guess he was an architect or a designer of some type, and he would use it to show off his portfolio, I believe. And then I think he eventually lived here, but I'm not sure. I just kind of glanced. I know you can go inside and it's kind of eccentric, but I've seen pictures and it looks like it'd be a great little tour to take. So even though I haven't been in there, I recommend it just from the reviews and photos people that took inside. It's really beautiful. And I guess they call it Corners Folly because of the way the rooms are built and the design aspects of it, I imagine. Looks like the little building over there was once housed a well. All right, head back into town now. Just wanted to show you where that was at and that you could walk to it from town. Not exactly how far out of town it is, but it was an easy walk. There's one more look back at Corners Folly. Just want to give you a different angle, show you that house across from it. It's a beautiful house there too. cut across this grass and head back into town. I believe that's about all I'm going to show today, but who knows, by the time we get back toward the RV I might shoot off in another direction if I see something. There's another beautiful house as we come back in town. This one right here on the corner in Davidson, North Carolina. I've noticed houses like that have this little corner porch stick out like that. You know, it's a little different than what you see on most houses. And I guess that was a design that someone in this area used quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit, because I've only seen about 2 or 3 of them, so this may have been a more expensive house to build just because of the angle of that little porch. But I always liked them. They look good. And they've done a good job with this one right here. You can see how they've got it. It's an older house, but they put them a new modern garage back there in the back for their boat and stuff. Here's another house, 225, 1870. I've been here a long time. All right, let's keep going. Have all these flowers planted right here in the sidewalk outside of the botanical garden. Getting things cleaned up for spring here. Just passed a man working off to my right. I got a garden gift shop. But I'm not going to go in there today. But there's a lot of cars in there, so I'm sure it's crowded. There's a little peek inside the parking lot. You can see the cars on the other side, and then they got this little section right here, planted areas, and it looks like they got signs on each one telling you about the plants and flowers. Got these bird houses here on the corner as we walk back into town. It's right here on the corner of the Hammond Lamb House. I like the red, white, and blue one hiding behind the bushes back there. Beautiful. I guess that's a magnolia tree there. Check those lion heads out along the railing there. That's impressive. Lunch and brunch. So I guess it's a vintage kitchen now. Looks like a great place to come in and eat if it is. Nobody's there right now though, so I'm not sure if they do a lunch. Maybe they just do supper, or maybe they're just waiting a little bit longer before they open back up. I don't know if it's made and found. It says Jane. You see more public parking here. Like I said earlier, they have plenty of parking, and I even have my RV. You know, I took up 2 spaces, but you know, I was able to park in there. My RV is 24 foot. I think if you even come with a larger one outside of town here, you could probably find a place to park and walk into town. So I'm back in town now where I parked, and I got these little shop here with all these outdoor ornaments and things you can buy all winter. Vine ripe Florida tomatoes, I guess up there on the table. Yes, that's a nice little thing right here on the corner. There's my RV up there. That girl beside my RV just called me up there to have her put an item that she just bought into her car. That's good. This is also where the town hall, the police department, the farmers market is. It's right here when they have it. So we're back at the square here in Kernersville, right across the street. There's where we started, where George Washington had breakfast at Dobson's Tavern or Inn, or whatever stood there at the time. I think you'd be real impressed with what they've done with the town today. And I think you'll be impressed if you come here for a visit. You might even want to move up here. It's so nice. Start a business here maybe. So I hope you enjoyed this walking tour. If you did, like, subscribe, and share. Y'all take care.